My name is R.E.D, and this is my city, New York City. Some people see it as the city of dreams, the place where you can see your favorite celebrity on the billboard. But me, I see it as a place where I live, a place where I struggle, a place where I pay my bills. I pass New Yorkers in the street every day and never know their struggle. I never know their story. Like this lady, is she on the phone with her boyfriend? Are they texting each other? Maybe I'm buying the perfect gift for a friend. Maybe I'm working hard. And this guy, maybe he overslept, real tired, missed his stop. But me, I love New York City. This is the place where I live. I invite you to take this journey with me into the lives of everyday New Yorkers. ATBMJ presents New York City Life.
Make it out alive. Alright, alright. No church in a while. 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 You ready, Mace? Party people in the place to be. It's about that time for us to. This song is dedicated to the one I love truly. The song was never made for us. It was made for me. Hold, flick, hold, flick, hold, flick, hold, flick.
What's your name?
My name is Kavion.
How old are you?
I am 23 years old.
And where do you live?
Harlem, New York.
Harlem, New York.
Yeah.
How do you like living in Harlem?
It's a switch. I mean, I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia, but you know, getting used to the energy here is like nothing I've ever experienced before. So all in all, I like it. I like it a lot.
What made you move to Harlem from Virginia?
To chase the dream, you know?
What dream are you chasing?
To be the world's greatest singer, songwriter, entertainer, and everything else that I can get my hands into.
So you're a singer-songwriter?
Absolutely. Absolutely, that's what I do.
What kind of music do you write? What kind of music do you sing?
Well, a little bit of everything. I mean, R&B, pop. If I have to put it in a general like genre, I would say like R&B fused with pop. A little bit of rock, you know, especially when I perform with my band Sounds of Saturn. It's a little bit of everything. It's very eclectic. It's very refreshing. It's very live. Like you just have to hear it to completely understand.
What are some of your influences?
I would say anybody from Ryan Leslie to Usher to Trey Songz. You know, you gotta rep, you know, VA artists, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, all of them, Timbaland, you know, all the above. As far as like more like R&B singers, a lot of Boyz II Men. My mother loved Tevin Campbell's voice. She thought he was like the best singer in the world. He's alright. I'm not hating, but I mean, just listen to him over and over. Just people like that.
How is it being an artist coming from out of state, moving to New York City and trying to make it?
You know, at first I would say, and if I had to choose one word, I would say shocking. Like I said, because everything is just so different. You know, you come from a place where people open the doors and they say hello just for the sake of saying hello or how are you doing, or you know, they don't need anything, there are no motives, to a place where that's not really as common, or at least in my hood it's not that common. You know, just being nice for the sake of being nice, you know, just helping somebody for the sake of helping somebody. It seems like, and plus this place is so saturated with people striving for the same dream that I'm striving for. You know, there's performers everywhere, there's artists everywhere, and we're all trying to get to the exact same place in our own way. So it's way different, a lot more fast-paced. I swear I just blink and it feels like 2 weeks have already gone by. I mean, everything just goes by so much quicker here, but I wouldn't trade this experience for the world. So
Kavion, tell me about your studio.
Indie King Studio? Yeah, Indie King Studio in itself was just a crazy journey. True story. I'm about to go on a tangent, so you might want to check your battery life right now. But when I first moved up here, I didn't have anything. You know, all I had was my ambition, my knowledge, a car, a laptop, and a microphone, and a keyboard, but I couldn't, bring that. And my studio originally started, I put up one ad on Craigslist that I would do people's studio sessions for $10 an hour. And I would take my little Chrysler and I would drive to their house, not knowing any of these people. They could have been there ready to mug me, take my stuff. And I would just have my laptop, a little interface box, to record with, and my microphone. And I'll go from house to house to house for $10 an hour and just record people. And that's how I made my bread and butter when I first got here. Eventually, I was able to save up and rent a room and build up a home studio. And then I started buying more equipment. I had to get a bigger home studio. Started buying more equipment. And then I had to get a bigger home studio. Got to the point where, business was just so crazy that I couldn't keep it at my crib no more. And that's when I decided to invest in this property, which it was a blessing. It was a complete dump or whatnot. I mean, it was trash. They have renovated this entire building. And this room is what they used to put all the remains in. So it literally, I'm not saying it was a dump to say it looked trashy. I'm saying it literally was the dump of the building. But I just grounded hard. I made a great deal with the landlord. I wanted this property right on 125th Street. And, we made a wonderful deal. I renovated everything ground up. Thanks, Mom, for making me watch all those horrible HGTV episodes. They finally paid off. And, I finally got my dream studio. This is what I've wanted all along. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's comfortable, the colors, just everything that I like. It has a whole retro hip-hop thing that I like. And I don't regret any of it. This studio funds my dream as a singer, as a songwriter, and it's something that needed to happen.
You said there's a lot of different artists trying to make it. What makes you different? What makes you stand out from other artists?
What makes me stand out, I believe what makes me stand out, especially from a lot of other R&B artists or a lot of other male artists, is the fact that I really do sing about every real life experience. There is nothing that is off limits. A lot of people try to get me to stick with the formula. Oh, you need to get an 8-pack and be half naked in a video and sing a bunch of sex songs, and that works for some people. That's a method that's, it's a pretty safe route to go. But if you listen to my music, you understand it's raw, it's uncut. And the fact that I engineer all my stuff, and the fact that I write all my stuff, that doesn't hurt from me being unique in my own way as well.
Alright, so you have a clip that we're going to show to the people. Tell me a little bit about it.
This clip was a few months ago, a performance I did with my band Sounds of Saturn at Smash Studios. For the next album, I have a special surprise. Well, I guess I'm not surprised to be able to tell everybody now. But I have a special surprise where I'm going to have certain songs that we did live and put it, kind of like as bonus tracks. So we decided to do the Khalees Get Along With You cover, which growing up was one of my favorite songs. I don't know, it was eerie, it was dark, it was real. I just loved it. So we put like our own little spin on it, me and the Sounds of Saturn band, and we performed it. It came out great. I'm really happy with that performance. It's one of my favorite memories with the band.
So, don't need no paper, don't need no love letter. I just wanna get along, 'cause I'd be the one that makes you happy. But the part that I don't get is why me, you deny me. Now I'm forced upon this planet, sadly, only like some new preacher.
What's the most interesting thing about you, Cape now?
The most interesting thing, well, I don't really think anything is interesting. Anything about, no, I'm just joking. I would say I'm very spontaneous. You never know what's gonna happen when you're around me. You never know what I'm gonna say or what I'm gonna do, and every minute with me feels like a sitcom. Not necessarily the happy-go-lucky or the drama sitcom, but every minute people always tell me, you need your own TV show, because you're very spontaneous. It's an experience. It's just an experience.
Give me some of your thoughts on New York City in general, living here, being from out of state. How has it changed you?
I would say if it's changed me to allow me to be more of who I naturally am anyway. I feel very comfortable with myself. I feel very comfortable with what I'm doing. And, seeing other people grind hard has made me grind harder. It's so easy to be, in a smaller town and not really see that many people doing it, to start to feel yourself a little bit. It's very humbling to come somewhere where there are thousands of artists, like I said, doing what you attempt to do. So it's definitely made me step my game up. It's definitely made me work a lot harder than I've ever worked in my entire life. And it's made me a lot tougher. You have to have a thick skin to to deal with these people. It's not always going to be a bunch of yes men around you and stuff like that. It's made me multiply, you know, my grind that much more. So I'm definitely a lot more ambitious now.
Okay. So we're gonna sum up this episode. We're gonna wrap it up and seeing as how you are a singer-songwriter, I would love for you to just sing us out of this episode.
Oh God! Of course you asked me to sing. You know I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm gonna try to be a trooper. I wanna get to know you, baby. I really think it's such a shame. Your other brother dogged your honey. He was running around getting down playing games. Hear that? Sounds like crap. Whatever. It came from the heart. That was for you, Red, from the heart.
Thank you, Kavion.
You're welcome. Anytime. Anything for you, Red. Anything for you.